Good morning, I am Hannah Marie Galanida, and today we will be doing the different kinds of techniques in bandaging. So what we have here is a standard triangular bandage with a measurement of 40 by 40 by 56 inches. So what are you waiting for? Let's go! So first up is our top of the head bandage technique. So top of the head expected to be there's a dressing in the top of the head. So first we have to hold the base part of our bandage like this and fold it over 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. This is the inside part of our bandage which will be put right here. Excuse me, sir. Hold the dressing above, please. Hold it. Cross in the back. And square knot. Right over left. Left over right. Leftovers like this should be hidden for the sake of neatness. Very careful and gentle with our patient. Notice that the vertex is just right here. So that's it for our top of the head bandage. Next up is our forehead bandaging technique. So the cravat base that is required for this technique is the narrow cravat base. So hold your apex like this and your base. This is our broad cravat. Fold it again. This will be our semi-broad cravat base, and then for the last one, this will be our narrow cravat base. So the wound or the bleeding is in the forehead of our patient. So this cross the back like that. So the square knot is required. Right over left, left over right. Leftovers like this are still hidden. You have to be very gentle. So this is our forehead bandaging technique. So the next technique that we're going to learn is the ear, cheek, and jaw bandage technique. So the cravat base that is required for the technique is the semi-broad cravat face. So hold your apex and your base like this. Semi-broad. Hold it again for the semi-broad cravat. So notice our apex right here. This is to be put in the affected area in our patient. Considering this is the affected area, right here, and you have always have to be gentle. Cross and bring it in front. Square it still. Right over left, then left over right. Leftovers are still hidden. So this is our ear, cheek, and jaw bandage technique.
So let's proceed to the left side. Same instructions. The apex should be put in the affected area of our patient. Still, we need to be very careful in handling our patient. Hold it tight and roll that part of that bandage so that everything would be neat. Then cross to that side and to the back and connect it using the square knot right over left, left over right. So this helps to temporarily stop the bleeding and give pressure to the wound. we are still using the square knot. The right over left and left over right. So of course, leftovers are still hidden. That's it. That's the air, cheek and jaw bandaging technique, left side.
Let's move on to arm bandaging technique. We are using the narrow cravat face and gently put to the affected area in the arm. Place your thumb to hold the bandage and wrap it up. So at the back portion of your bandage, place it on the top and continue the process of wrapping. Square knot is highly suggested. And leftover knots are still hidden for the sake of neatness. So here's our arm bandaging technique, right side. And let's proceed to the left side of our arm bandaging technique. Same procedures will be followed. Place your thumb to hold and wrap. And we're almost done. Next up is our forearm bandaging technique. So the procedure is quite the same with arm bandaging technique. Using the cravat face, place the bandage into the affected area and use your thumb to hold the bandage and wrap it up. The same wrapping procedure that we did to our arm bandaging technique. Apply the square knot still, and if there are leftover knots, it should be hidden for the sake of neatness. And we're done for this side. Let's now proceed to the left side. So this is the left side forearm bandaging technique. The same procedures. Hold the bandage while wrapping. Don't forget to do it gently. Grab the bandage at the back and put it on top. And continue the process of wrapping. And excuse my sleepy patient right here. Stay still, patient. We're almost done. And we're doing the square knot, and we're finally done. And oops, don't forget to hide the leftover knots for neatness. Good job.
Next up is the arm sling bandaging technique. So this is your apex and your base. Notice that our apex is to be put in the elbow part in our patient. So we have to fold that base part until it reaches the hand, right there. Meet the two and apply the square knot. Always ask your patient like, "Is everything okay, sir?" Or, "Sir, just relax, take a deep breath." So we have to lock in the apex part by tying it down. And we're almost done. So that's it. Arm sling, left side. Let's move on to the right side of our arm sling bandage technique. Same procedures were followed. Fold the base until it reaches that hand and apply square knot. Yes, that's right. Keep going. Lock the apex. And we're done. Yay! Good job, guys!
We will be doing the... So, the same. This is narrow cravat face that we're using. So, we will be putting here above the foot. So, above the foot, cross here, cross behind the leg, cross in front, insert here, pull, and then a square knot, right over left open wide. Leftovers will be hidden. Ta-da! Here's our shoe up technique, or shoe up bandaging, left side. So let's move on to the other side. So same instructions. Put it above the injured part of your foot. Cross behind. Cross behind your leg. Front, insert this tool over here, then pull, square knot, right over there, leftovers are still hidden for the sake of neatness. So, ta-da! Here's our screw off technique, right side.